Welcome, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. I'm Dee, and this is your August 2021 general reading. Thanks for joining me. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And if you have, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. All the activity that occurs on my channel helps me grow. Please like the video if it resonates. If it doesn't, it just means it's not your energy, so there's no need to dislike, but do as you wish. It's all good with me. I can hang either way. I appreciate you all so much. Wish you everything that is wonderful. Let's get started here. If this card pull and shuffle ends up being too long, I will timestamp so that you can skip through it. But my shuffles and card throws are full of information usually. I'm usually giving you all kinds of information and little extra reading time and everything in my shuffle. So you might want to just watch it, sit back and watch it, see what comes out for you. Because the more clarity, the better, right? The more enlightenment, the better. The more light we can shine on a situation, the better you will be prepared and equipped to navigate through it. I'm hearing it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Won't you please, won't you be, please won't you be my neighbor? I don't know if you're even old enough to know what that show was, who Mr. Rogers was. He had a show when I was a kid named when I was young, and it was called Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Now you know my age. Okay, that looks like ooh, that is a lot of cards coming out. The interesting thing is, Scorpio, I'm going to tell you something. I purposely decided that in this series of readings that I'm doing this week, I was going to allow my deck to expose cards that are in the upright position and reverse. So I intentionally, if you'll see, I've intentionally got cards in here that are in reverse and upright. And all of your cards came out in the upright position. And on the bottom of the deck here is also in the upright position, and it is the heartache card. So I want you to keep that in mind while we're going through this reading for you. If I feel the need to pull those, I will. Let's just keep moving here. Do you know, have you ever been talking to somebody and they're so aggravated with you? It's usually a mother-daughter situation, or sometimes it's a son and father situation. Sometimes it's a friendship, whatever. But have you ever been talking to somebody and they just put their hand over their forehead and they just go, ugh. Like they are just so disgusted and exhausted trying to speak with you right now. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing someone doing that. Putting their head over their forehead. Similar to what this person is doing here, but mainly showing you that they're just disgusted and exhausted trying to deal with you. That's what I'm seeing here. Completely unrelated, possibly, maybe, but bear with me. I'll try to remember to timestamp my card shuffling and card pulling so that I'll name it intro, shuffle and intro or something like that. So you guys can fast forward through that and just go right into the reading if you don't want all the energy in the beginning. But sometimes that's the reason you need to watch the intro. It's because the energy in the reading is important. You know, it's like getting the spaghetti without the meatballs on it, or the sauce, or maybe the garlic bread isn't there. Having a birthday cake, maybe it's iced, but there's no border on it, you know, no icing border, no candles, just a pretty little birthday cake without candles or a border. Okay. Kind of testing my deck out there. I'm supposed to pull 2 cards for this area here, and I kept shuffling to see, and it would not give me another card, would it? Okay, we're going to get 1 true love card, and then we will be ready to rock and roll. There it is. All right, Scorpio, what's going on? Okay, let's see what's going on here, Scorpio. Okay, it looks like, Scorpio, sometime recently you were dealing with a Libra. This could be their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. And please watch your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign videos, because they're all each a piece of a puzzle normally, and you can just watch all those and kind of just put the pieces together. You can find out things about, you know, what where your story is leading and where it came from and where it's going. The more information you have in any situation, the better decisions you can make. So the more informed you are in this situation that you're watching this video for, you know, the more information you can get on it, the more informed your decision making process will be. The outcome will be much better the more you are informed. So let's get to this. There's an Aries here as well. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. This is, you were very, very happy. Recently, you were dealing with a Libra. If you're not dealing with a Libra in my reading here, this particular reading, Scorpio, you've got a moon or a rising or a Venus sign in Libra. And most likely this is a Libra for sure. You're dealing with a Libra, an air sign. For most of my viewers here, I feel that strongly. So your Libra, I mean, you're happy. It's like you're remembering good times with this person and how happy you were, that type of thing. But whatever happened then has kind of thrown you into, it kind of was like it catapulted you into just a real chaotic energy, like you've built a barrier around your heart and you're not letting anybody in, including this person that you were so happy having in your life. And if this air sign is the person that made you happy, but they were in your past, and you're dealing with a fire sign, an Aries now, and this person has got you in a state of chaos and utter shambles. I mean, you're just everywhere. Your emotions and your thoughts, and you just cannot get yourself gathered enough to function properly. And that's how you're feeling. And you've got such a wall up that, I mean, it's just, there's no way you're going to let someone penetrate that wall. It's like a big concrete boundary, and very solid boundary. And it could be a good boundary, but I don't feel that it is, because you're propped up against this boundary like, I'm just gonna hang out here and not let anyone ever put me through this again, whatever this was that occurred. And you're feeling if you're not already, this is getting ready to happen. You're feeling a little jealous of someone else's happiness. It feels like this was a breakup of a sort, and this person is acting happy and like they're loving their life while you're in an utter shambles, and your jealousy is coming through because of that. This person seems to be happy and showing you they're happy, and you're not, and it makes you want that, and so you're putting off a little bit of a jealous energy, and you feel like someone intentionally misled you, gave you the wrong impression, led you on, something like that. Like you and this other person were in competition. Scorpio, you could have been in competition with the Libra or the Aries. It could be a situation such as that as well. And strongly, what I'm feeling strongly here is that you feel that this should have been you. You should have been the happy one. This should have been you. It's like someone sabotaged this for you so that they could have this person. Scorpio, I feel like this is the Libra that made you so happy, and an Aries came in and just kind of destroyed that whole dream for you. Maybe they seduced your person or caused something to happen that broke you two up. Maybe they told them about your past, something that you had kept hidden, because, you know, you don't have to tell everybody everything that has happened in your life. And maybe you just weren't ready to expose everything to your person. But it looks to me like in this reading that someone intentionally sabotaged this relationship that you had with your Libra here, because you were so happy, and you were happy. This was your happiness, and you're feeling jealousy because, I mean, I understand that, you know, it's a natural thing for you to feel jealous when someone takes something that you wanted with all of your might, all of your heart and soul. But your true love card says, love is not arrogant. Love is not condescending. It is not contemptuous or patronizing. Love is not conceited or underhanded. This is not love. This person was a friend. And which brings me to this heartache card that I mentioned earlier. And here's your next card, climb. You're having to climb out of this sense of betrayal. I mean, this person was supposed to be your friend, this Aries, this fire sign. This could be any sign, but I've got Aries here, and it just feels like that's the person that betrayed you and somehow caused something to happen that was serious enough that they were able to just reach in there and steal your love of your life there, just right out from under your nose. And it's like you feel like they took your happiness away. Yeah. You feel like they took your happiness away. And this person is rubbing this in your face a little bit. They're being arrogant about it. They're making sure that you see how happy they are together and all the things that they're doing with their life. Now, I don't know that we're going to need to pull a few more cards to get to the complete bottom of this and get the full picture, but that looks like where this is going, and it feels like it is. the only other option here that I'm being shown is that the Aries could have had something to do with the reason that your person is no longer here at all in this life. And it's very heartbreaking, and you're having to pull yourself up out of the depths of a depression that you went into, and you're trying to pretend like it's not as bad as it is, that you can deal with this. You know, you're just kind of dissociated from your actual feelings. And I think we'll leave this right here, and if this resonates with you, then you can follow the link in the description box, and I'll probably pin it in the comments at the top of the comment section. You can follow the link to the expanded version, and that way if it doesn't resonate, you don't have to continue to sit through any of this reading. But this could be going either way. I'm leaning toward the Aries having a big part in you losing the happiness, the love of your life here. Whatever they had to do with this was very misleading, and it hurt you deeply. You're still hurt, and it's causing you to have some growing jealousy and envy of people who are happy. And if it's this person that you wanted to spend your life with in this Aries, I mean, that's kind of tormenting you. So we'll stop here. Scorpio, follow me to the expanded version if you will, and if this is where we part ways, then I hope this helped you in some way to clear anything up that you may have had a question about or needed some clarity on. And these readings, I will always do the full readings that I've been posting, but some of them I don't want to spread out to a 40-minute reading when, you know, I'd rather people get what they need without having to watch the whole thing. So that's the point of these. When they end up being longer, and on purpose, I do these on purpose so that they're more in depth, and there are a lot of people who appreciate these readings, and if you don't need it, then you don't have to follow that link. So hopefully it helped you in some way, Scorpio. I wish you well, and I'll be back with another reading soon. Take care.